Hi Leo, this is Power and Light Tarot. I'm here to bring you your August 15th through the 31st love reading. My name is Denise, and as usual I'm using two decks for further clarification and repeating cards. Please check your moon and your rising as well for more information and more clarity. So let's get started. So the situation is Temperance I have here with the Chariot. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarian or a Cancerian, but it looks like, balance is either needed in the situation. I feel like balance is needed here. And in order for this to move forward and be successful, this relationship. Somebody also could be, taking the reins, controlling things in their life, moving forward as a Chariot. The Chariot can be aggressive energy in a good way, moving forward after struggles. So it's possible, somebody here in the situation is moving forward, with victory after finding temperance here, okay? I could also be saying the situation in order to move forward needs temperance, which is basically balance, right? Being emotionally evolved and also grounded, right? So in the past we have the Fool with the Six of Wands in the reverse. So in the past somebody, things didn't work out possibly in this relationship because somebody wanted to go out on their own. Somebody took a risk and took a leap of faith. But also, this could also be read a different way. This could be that, maybe in the past somebody needed to take a leap of faith. Maybe go out on their own, take a risk in some way because, there wasn't success in the past in the relationship. Somebody too here could have been really smug. Sometimes the Six of Wands in the reverse can talk about like conceited, somebody, thinking they're all that. Maybe somebody was really conceited here, smug, wanted all the glory here, and they felt that they had to go out on their own with the Fool card. So how you're feeling about it, you're feeling really guarded with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. So you're feeling like you've been through a battle. You're feeling, you're holding your wand up, ready for anything that might come your way. You look a little paranoid in the card. But yeah, this is coming to a completion though, this Nine of Wands. The next is at 10. The nines begin the completion. So, this is coming to an end, but you are feeling guarded and like you've been through a battle. Okay, your bandage is here on your forehead as well. So it's here with the Five of Wands. You feel like you've been through the battle. And in the Five of Wands, you are battling. You're either competing for something, or you are fighting, fighting for yourself. Fighting, could be fighting in this relationship, but you're either fighting or competing. And it hasn't been easy because, here it is with, you feeling embattled with the Nine of Wands. So with the Five of Wands, you could be feeling like there's competition, in your relationship, or you could just be feeling like, you're fighting with your partner. So in the next position we have here is how they're feeling about it. So they're feeling left out in the cold, or there was a lack of something in this union. Because we have the Five of Pentacles here with the Ten of Cups. So I feel like they're feeling left out in the cold, and there is love here because they are feeling this Ten of Cups here. They could have also, though, been feeling that there was a lack of something missing here. This could be lack of funds. Maybe, you were in a relationship where there was financial issues. There could have been, it could be a lack of anything, a lack of loyalty, maybe a lack of love in some way, a lack of understanding. But the Five of Pentacles talks about a lack of something. In this situation, I see it, they are feeling left out in the cold from their happy union. So the next position we have here is, we have the problem here. And so the problem or the obstacle is that we have the Hermit here with the Page of Swords. So, the problem could be that somebody has gotten some communication and they have, gone within and they're doing some soul searching. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But the issue here, or the obstacle, is that somebody is going within to do some soul searching. Maybe because of some communication that was brought to them by the Page of Swords. But, it could also be, too, that, one person wants to go into hermit mode here and do some soul searching, some reflection, try to shine the light on the situation, while the other person wants to come forward and communicate. But this also, with the Page of Swords, somebody could be being immature. The page talks about immature energy. Somebody could be defensive here as well. So the next position we have here, we have the action taken. So somebody is, somebody's going to be coming out of conflict. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Three of Wands. So either you or the other person is going to come out of conflict and turn your back on a situation, on the situation. Maybe there was a conflict here before. We do have the Five of Wands here, which clearly talks about conflict or competition, fighting. But somebody is either going to, maybe they're going to wait until, it's possible somebody's going to wait. With the Hermit card, the Hermit goes into reflection. It is waiting as well. It's just waiting to know more facts, waiting to, understand really what's going on in the situation. But maybe somebody's going to be waiting here until the conflict ends. Somebody could be turning their back to, turning their back on conflict here in a situation, or turning their back on this generally, maybe because there was conflict. So the next position we have your hopes and fears. So your hopes and fears are the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. Now the Hierophant is, we know, can be the marriage card. It is a relationship card. It talks about structure and institutions, rules, belief systems. So, with these two cards here in your hopes and fears, I just think you're hoping for, this could be a marriage here possibly, but you are hoping, to keep this relationship. You're hoping to have commitment. Because I think you're in love here in this situation. The Queen of Cups shows up. You could also be hoping to have a commitment with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You could also be hoping for a commitment and also just handling your emotions really well. We do have Temperance in your reading, which talks about that as well. But I feel like you're hoping for a commitment here. So in their hopes and fears, they have the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. The Page of Pentacles can talk about a new start. It can talk about communication, but I feel like they are hoping for a new start and they want to make an offer. They want to come forward with an offer. It could be, they could be coming forward with an offer. It could be a small start, possibly. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or you could be dealing with a water sign as well. But I feel like they are, you know, they are either communicating with you and bringing you an offer. This is their hopes and fears. They're hoping to do this, to communicate with you. But whatever it is, even if it is something, a small start, you know, it's stable. This is earth energy with the cups, with water energy. So we have stable, grounded energy with water energy, which is emotional. So in the outcome, we have the Two of Swords. I clarified it with Justice, the Moon, and the Sun to get a little more information here. So the outcome is that somebody is going to be at a stalemate, not knowing what to do, feeling stuck up in their head, possibly on guard. Somebody's going to have a hard time making a decision. So the Moon is here as well in the back of the Two of Swords, which can talk about confusion, which the Two of Swords is all about confusion, right? And then we have it with Justice and the Moon and the Sun, as I mentioned. But one of you is going to be up in your head, trying to make a decision, having a stalemate about either a Libra, a Pisces, a Libra or a Pisces. But I feel like that's not really, I feel like the situation is that, you know, you or the other person is going to be stuck up in your head, not knowing what to decide on a situation, being very defensive too, but trying to decide on what's fair, what's balanced in this situation. You have Temperance as the first card in the reading, which talks about balance. So somebody's trying to decide on what's fair, what's just, what's right, what's balanced. But they're having a hard time because there's so much unknown here. There could be secrets. I feel like there's just confusion here though with the Moon. There's the unknown. And the unknown, you know, the unknown is not always secrets. Sometimes it's just, it can be just not knowing, kind of not realizing things. And, you know, here you are showing up in the outcome, Leo, the Sun card, which is the best card in the deck. But, you know, it talks about harmony and happiness and, you know, overall sunshine. Can talk about success. Talks about everything great, right? All things that bring happiness. It can also talk about, you know, shining the light here on a situation. Having the clarity. It's next to the Moon. So I feel like, you know, in the outcome, somebody's going to be at a stalemate over what is fair, what is just, what to decide to have fairness in the situation. And they're trying to decide, but it's very difficult here because the Moon is here. There's confusion. And these two cards, you know, these two things that whoever's in the stalemate, they're trying to decide on a situation here. They're trying to make a decision here regarding some type of justice. But there's the unknown. And they want clarity. So, you know, it's possible there may be clarity, you know, and happiness in the end here. But I feel like this person is all stuck up in their head because they want justice, but the unknown is here. And somebody's trying to make a decision because there is happiness here. There is love here as well. We have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups next to each other with the Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles. So there is love here in this situation. The Ten of Cups shows up in your reading as well. Okay? Okay, Leo, I hope you liked your reading. Please give a thumbs up. And it is, at the time of this reading, it is still Mercury retrograde. And, you know, that can bring this moon energy as well with the unknown. Okay? It's over August 19th. That's a good thing. Okay, see you next time.